Maver 88 with my ghost run for Whittleton Creek. We're going to let the cutscene play out a little bit. Our first kill is Nolan Cassidy. We're going to electrocute him. And the way the timing works out, I kind of experimented until I found the right point to end this cutscene. And you will see when that is. You're going to have to do some setup to get everything ready. And he walks over there pretty quick. It's the first thing he does after he comes out of the house. So we want to get things right. So you saw that. One of the reasons for that cutscene is that jogger kept going to the distraction and got electrocuted instead of Cassidy. I'm going to go over here, grab the soda can. That's your first step. Second step is to place a gun that you brought with you over there. We need to get rid of this guard because he will be the first one to go to our distraction and he will be the one to get electrocuted. And that will not do us any good. Next, we need to go to Cassidy's garage. We need a wrench so we could open up the fire hydrant. And we need a car battery for the electrocution kill. And both are conveniently available right here. Our next step is there is another guard at the house on master difficulty. I don't think he's there on the other difficulties. I don't remember him before. He will come over and investigate the fire hydrant before Cassidy will. So we have to get him away from the area. Once he starts going up those steps, go ahead and throw your coin. You need to throw it pretty close to the porch because there's a couple going to the backyard party. One time they went to pick up the coin instead of him. So just try to get as close to the patio as you can. Go ahead and get ready. Wait until Cassidy steps onto the street to go ahead and break open the fire hydrant. When that is done, Cassidy is on his way. Go ahead and throw the battery into the puddle. That will electrify it. And he is dead. So we don't need to worry about him anymore. Head over to the party. It is time to take care of Janice. And we're going to give him a pack of cigarettes and give him one last smoke before he dies, because we're kind-hearted that way. You know, the man's gonna die, you might as well give him his last request, and he wants to smoke a cigarette, so we're gonna help him. Hop over this fence, grab the pack of cigarettes, hop back over because you have two enforcers there having a long conversation, and then go ahead and get back into the backyard this way. They are looking toward Janice's house, so you don't have to worry about them spotting you as you are running off. There's a coin up here on this sidewalk, and I didn't pick it up. I think it might be the first time I have it. Oh, see, I go back for it. I pick it up every time. I don't think we need it on this mission, but I like having my coins. They are probably number one tool, especially in a ghost run. Freelancer, it was the secret pistol that I loved, but here I love the coins. We are going to hop over to the backyard and go in and take out the evidence. Waiting for our right opportunity. This guy's headed our way. We do have an enforcer in front of us, so we are staying crouched and in the bushes, I guess. Not really all that well hidden. Once he turns his back to us, we can hop in the bushes. And then once he starts heading back, you can hop over to the basement stairs. There is a camera up there, so be careful if you're not jumping over at this point. You just unlock the door, check to see where the guard inside is. He is not going to be able to see you as long as you're up against this shelving. And then once he turns around, we're going to take out the evidence. don't know if we really need to. I think there are some cameras upstairs, so I think it's probably a good idea. We're down here anyways. And the other reason to come down here is we need to collect the 3 pieces of evidence. And this one's a relatively easy one to get, and we're in the neighborhood. So once the guard heads over towards the stairs, you can run over, grab the evidence, and then make your way out. You want to check to see where the guy is on his route up there. You really don't want him coming back and spotting you as you're trying to make your way out. And of course, he is in the most inconvenient spot of his routine, so we have to sit and wait. He'll come over, he'll turn around and stare at us. I have no idea. I guess that was the doorbell. The politician must be ringing that lady's doorbell. He's going, why is that question mark there? All right, so he's about to leave, and our coast will be clear. And hop back over the railing. And we are going to take the pipe up to the 2nd floor to drop off the cigarettes. And we also need to release the valve on the oxygen tank. So there's a rumor that gas and flame don't mix so well. Check where these 2 enforcers are. Also check, make sure Janus is not up here or he's not on his way back up here. You don't want to get spotted by him and his bodyguard. Once you're over here, again, we're checking for the enforcer. And the guard right outside. We're waiting for him to turn around before we head over to Janus's bedroom. And then we can deal with the oxygen tank. And give him a fresh pack of cigarettes. And that kill is set up. I think I put a coin down just to make sure that the bodyguard's there, he doesn't get blown up. I think I had one run where he did, and it kind of pissed me off because I did this a number of times in the practice, and Janus was the only one that died. And I think the run before this, the bodyguard also died in the explosion. So I think I put that coin down just to make sure. Probably don't need to. I mean, like I said, all the runs I did, it only happened one time. I'm not sure what was different about that run, but you should be all right. Check where the bodyguard is down there. He's turning away so we can get out down the pipe. And the last thing we need to do before we can leave this map is we have to get the other 2 pieces of evidence or clues or whatever you want to call them, so we know where our targets will be on the next map. We also need to collect our gun. Don't forget that. If you're following Ghost rules, you brought a gun with you, you have to take it back with you when you leave. So those are the 3 things we need to collect before we can leave this map. It's going to take Janus a while to blow himself up, so you've got the time anyways. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the gun, bring it over here. So really easy to get. And then we're going to head into Batty's backyard. We want to check where the bug guy is. Make sure he's not going to be coming over. Usually when you get close, he has his phone conversation, so he should not be a problem. Batty was coming out just as I was running by. That was inconvenient, but he did not spot me. We're going to grab his lawsuit paperwork here, and we're also going to grab the shovel. And then we're going to go get the cigar box, and that's the 3rd piece of evidence we need to leave the map.
Batty claims it interrupts the nesting birds and a species of frog that has been declared endangered. Must be a very important
somewhere over here. And that's it. Overall, pretty simple, pretty easy. They're lulling you into a false sense of security because there's a map coming up that isn't quite so simple and isn't quite so easy. Alright, just ran past those guards, got into the no trespass zone, and then I can walk off the map. Silent assassin and ghost mode.